Hello, Mohammed.
Hello. Okay. I'm doing the live reprise from the musical Jekyll and Hyde, and it's basically a song about him after transforming from Jekyll into Hyde for the first time, and he sort of describes the feeling. Then afterwards goes on a killing spree.
Excellent.
Anyway,
So,
the verse I was having a bit of a problem with was. And I feel I live on forever with Satan himself by my side.
okay. Yeah, it does seem like it's costing you a little bit more effort than it should. And I think that if, like Josie, you can get a little bit more of your breath involved in this, then it's going to be a lot easier. You can still have that sort of edgy rock and roll sound that you want, but it'll just feel a lot freer if you can allow your airflow to do more of the work. So what I'd like you to try first is, can you release your breath in your falsetto on this note like this? Just, whoo! Go ahead and do that for me. Good. Now see if you can let it feel a little bit more expansive inside your mouth and throat. It's going a little bit, oh, whoo! Good. Let me have you go, whoo! Right. And get a good breath and start here. Good. See if you can use your lips a little bit more. Right. Yeah, it gets a little trickier as it gets lower. Let me hear you go, whoo, again. Good. Whoo. Ah. Good. Now with that sort of breathy falsetto sound in that part of your range, can I hear you just go, and I feel I'll live on forever.
And I feel I'll live on forever.
Good. Now a little bit more expansive inside your mouth and throat. Oh. And I feel I'll live on forever.
And I feel I'll live on forever.
Good. Now, allow your full voice to engage, but see if you can let the airflow do more of the work. So more, and I feel I'll live on forever. More like that. Breathe.
And I feel I'll live on forever.
Go on. With Satan
himself by my side.
Good. Now, you may not be getting as focused and powerful a sound as you were getting the first time, but does it feel more comfortable in your throat now?
It does.
As you build skill with this, you're going to be able to relax more here and allow the breath to do a little bit more of the work. So, let me hear you go again. Ha!
Ha!
Good. Can it feel more expansive and yawny? Ha!
Ha!
Now, see if you can hear the difference. If I release my breath and then let the voice come in with it, my throat stays relaxed. If I go, ha! And what's happening with you right now is your throat's closing a little bit. It's going, ha! Ha!
Ha!
Much better. All right, try it again. And I feel I'll live on, and so on.
And I feel I'll live on.
Okay, so start there and then do the whole thing. I thought that was excellent. Breathe.
And I feel I'll live on.
So, can you do the whole phrase for us now? And I feel I'll live on forever with Satan himself by my side. I don't even know if I did that right, but you'll do it right now. Breathe.
And I... Sorry.
Take your time.
And I feel I'll live.
All right, so very, very important. Take your time inhaling and preparing. All right, so before you do this again, let me hear you once again go. Ooh. Take your time breathing. Oh, very yawny. All right, so here's the note that you're going to start on. Take your time preparing. And I feel
I'll live on forever.
With Satan himself by my side.
And I feel I'll live on forever. With Satan himself by my side.
Very good. That's much better. It feels more comfortable?
It does.
All right. Now, when you had the first time that you sang it, even though it felt a little bit tight and maybe it wasn't as warm and beautiful a sound as you're getting right now, I felt like you were really being the character. So one more time, I'd like you to do all of that again. And what I'd like you to do is just forget about everything we just did. I want you to focus on starting the phrase with your breath, but I want you to think a little bit more about Dr. Jekyll and this rampage he's about to go on. Okay, so see if you can just really express the song, but let your breath do more of the work for you.
And I feel I'll live on forever with Satan himself by my side.
All right, so where this needs to go is sort of a happy medium between the two, right? Because we want you to have the edgy, expressive power that you just had, but it should feel really good. It should feel really expansive. And I think that if you can go in the direction of allowing your breath to do more of the work, it's going to make a really big difference. Okay, want to try it one more time? Breathe. And sing the phrase.
And I feel
If you're getting a little bit tired, it's okay. I think you're doing great. Let me hear you go. Oh, again. And I feel I'll live on forever. Breathe and sigh.
And I feel I'll live on forever.
With Satan
himself by my side.
Very good. That's sounding a lot better, I think.
Well, I don't know. But I haven't listened to myself like. Well, it's another problem that when I get into the character, it rather, I don't know what's the word, but it takes over the actual conscious thought process of listening to yourself and evaluating how you are doing.
Which is exactly as it should be. You can't really be thinking about technique and thinking about the drama at the same time. What you want to make sure is that you don't have, like, Mr. Hyde come in and take over your voice and strangle you when it's time to perform. Right? Don't you be the victim of his murderous rampage. But I think that if you'll work on just allowing the breath to do a little bit more of the work for you, then it's going to continue to make a really big difference. So we should go now, but I'd like you to continue to work on this exercise. And if you feel like you've gotten to the point where you can really sing the song freely, maybe you and I can do this again, or maybe you can record the song and then upload it so we can hear your progress. Okay, Mohammed, it's very generous of you to share your voice with us and show us what you're working on, so thank you very much for your time.
Okay,
and
thanks a lot for that.
And feel free to email me with any questions, and I look forward to seeing more of you around the site.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.